Welcome, everyone. My name is Shawn Jones, and I'm the CEO of the iNetrepreneur Network. And today I have with me Jennifer Farrar. She is the owner of Healing Peace Within. She helps individuals find peace, happiness. She taps into the subconscious, and it's all about creating harmony from within to the outside, from top to bottom. Jennifer, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you. This is exciting for me.
So, Jennifer, I'm going to dive right into it. You are a holistic healer. You're in the holistic field of helping individuals. For some, they know right away what you do. For others, it can still be a mystery. Share with us what Healing Peace Within is all about.
It is really all about bringing, actually, just exactly what you said, bringing peace to within. I help people release their traumas, and a lot of people come to me when there's like massive upheaval in their life, and a lot of people come to me when it's peaceful and they want to look at their life and they want to change what they see. Because what it means by digging into your subconscious and releasing things from there is that when what you see in your outer world is actually what's going on in your inner world first. And when you change that inner world, when you change your beliefs, when you release your traumas and your hurts and your heart hurts and your resentments, all of that on the outer world changes and becomes a lot more peaceful, less drama, less trauma. So that's what I bring to my clients.
So when you talk about past traumas and everything that goes along with it, in your practice, do you focus only on the past, or do you bring that connection from the past into the now to help people move forward?
You know, we also look at many of people have issues in their future lives. And so it's not just in the past, although quite a bit of it is, whether you have issues in your childhood. But sometimes the issues are in the future and are being projected into the future by what's going on now. So what I do is I also I ask my clients to look at their life as a timeline, so as like a little ruler that they can zip back and forth and see where their issues are. So many times it's forward rather than backward, and then we can go forward into the future and release things there as well.
In your experience working with so many different types of individuals, backgrounds, demographics, education levels, industries, career paths, is it always that people are aware that they have gone through some type of trauma? Or is it they just know that there's something not right? Their life just seems to be kind of in that holding pattern that you help them walk to see this is why you're stuck. This is where you're at.
You know, most of my clients sit down and go, I don't know why I'm here. I just know I need to be here. And I tell my clients I work one of two ways. If you have an issue that you want to work on, great, we'll work on that. If you don't, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into your energy with source, whatever that source is for you. Some call it God, some call it Buddha, some call it Allah. To me, it's all the creator. It's all source energy. And source is going to and a lot of times it's not necessarily what they think they need, but they're always going to go away with a session feeling a lot more peaceful, a lot more calm, a lot less anxiety. And the whole purpose of that is so that they can create the life that they want. They can then think and grow the life that they want without having all of that baggage.
It has been my experience for some that they hear what holistic healing is. They hear about energy and vibrations, and some are true believers. Some are, well, I need to know a little bit more facts. So in some ways, it can still be considered the unknown, uncharted territories. And for some, they can't visualize how someone in your field, healing peace within, performs energy work. Is it you stand over? Is there like tarot cards? That's been brought up.
Mhm.
Do you place your hands on individuals? Is it meditation? What are some of the tools and techniques that you use with your clients?
Well, first of all, it's been so long that I don't even remember anymore. And that actually is a technique on laying on hands. So what that is basically I'm channeling energy from source through my hands to you. And the energy is going to go where it needs to go. So what I tell my clients who are like, I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know why, but I want to experience this. You have to experience it, because I can talk till I'm blue in the face, and most people have no idea. If you're a skeptic, and I love skeptics because they have the best reactions when I apply Reiki, or when I do a technique called theta healing. That's where I do a lot of releasing of traumas. And so how do I phrase that? So there are two basically separate things to my clientele. Is one, I'm going to be doing a lot of talk issue. It's not therapy. I'm not a therapist. I'm a healer. And what theta healing does, it's developed by a woman named Vienna Steibel. And she developed this way of connecting to source and talking to source. And that's how I do a lot of the releasings of trauma. And then I also do table work, which is laying on hands, whether it is Reiki, which is the channeling of the energy, or a technique called Access Consciousness bars. And that was developed by a man named Gary Douglas. And he developed, it's 32 points on the head that when touched and held, it's like acupressure, just create so much space in your brain and in your body. All that chit, talk, that just melts away. So those two, Reiki and Access bars, are my primary table work, and you have to be in person for that. Reiki, I could do distance, but Access bars, you have to be in person. But theta healing, I have clients all over the country. I have clients all over the world. So it's really quite wonderful. And what I tell skeptics is come and experience it. I'm happy to do a 30-minute session for people so they can experience it. And I love talking to skeptics.
Jennifer, when you work with your clients, you've touched on that you can do things remote. Some of the techniques you do have to be in person to be able to get that actual direct connection. But do you also offer like group environments where you can talk to more than one person? Is it all individualized? Do you have courses or webinars that you keep up to date and continuously help your clients?
I do. I actually do a lot of workshops. I'm scheduling in the next couple of weeks workshop on money. It's a 4-hour workshop where we're going to discuss, it's an interactive, we discuss your points of view about money. And I use theta healing and access consciousness and a couple other different modalities to help you release all of your points of view, or as many points of view as you're willing to let go of, about money. And I also do a workshop on grief. And all of these are done remotely. Oh gosh, I have a whole slew of workshops that I do. They're mostly group healings rather than workshops. And then I also teach theta healing. So I teach basic, advanced, and several other classes. So I teach students what I do. And one of the things about my teaching is that I don't just teach you one class. You are my students. I keep in contact with you. I have a Facebook group for my theta healing students, and so they can ask me questions. One of the things that I do not like is when a teacher goes, "Okay, that's it, fine. I've taught you the class." No. My mentors have always been with me. They've changed over the years, but I also look at myself as a mentor for anyone who takes a class from me. And even a workshop, you are more than welcome to ask me any question at any time, and I'm happy to help. Um, all of these are done via Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world.
Jennifer, if somebody would like to talk to you more about what you can do to help them overcome their traumas or tap into the subconscious and help them to be more at peace from within to the outside through healing peace within, how can they get in touch with you?
Really, the best way is email at jennifer@healingpeacewithin.com. Or you can text me, which is the best way, is at 319-321-8228. And those are the best ways to get a hold of me.
Jennifer, I want to thank you so much for being here today and for helping individuals live a more peaceful and happier life.
It has been my pleasure. I'm so glad to meet you, Sean.
For those of you that are just tuning in, we have just heard from Jennifer Farrar. She is the owner of Healing Peace Within. She will be one of the speakers and experts talking from stage, sharing more knowledge. She will be conducting several workshops hands-on so you can get that real experience from Jennifer. She will be at the Art of Connection Virtual Global Summit on Tuesday, September 21st. You can attend by visiting artofconnectionsummit.com.